Hello everyone and welcome to the very special CLife 3 guide where you guys will actually get to know a tiny bit more about me and how I really got into doing the CLife 3 guide, and also a bit on how I got into YouTube as well. So basically, where to start off. First off, the background stuff is just image, or actually video that I just shot today of just having a bit of fun on the server. So thanks to DigitalX for being the willing hostage, and T for being the willing negotiating officer that put his own life on the line. So good on you guys for that. But to start off, well, the CLife guide started off as the CLife guide basically, and it started off in CLife 2. And I just thought, is there anyone doing informational videos on how to do things? And there wasn't, so I was like, oh, I might as well just go and do it and actually give it a go and see what happens and see what the community thinks of it and go about doing it. So I put my foot forward and actually did it, and it went on and got quite a few people helping me, and started off with basic intros, and or not an intro, even that, just basic text it was. So that was that, and it was all scripted out and everything. Stuff in the guide is still scripted out to date, but not as much as it was back in CLife 2. Then there is that just grew and grew and came more and more, and I did that, and then I went on break and from that and just did some CL videos of my time in EMT and some random stuff happening. So that was all fun. And then from there we actually just went to the CLife 3 guide. When CLife 3 came out, I was like, oh, we should do it and get it all up and running and do a CLife 3 guide just to be really good and make sure it all fits together and everything. So I was like, that's good. So from there I then decided I might just do one every fortnight, because CLife 2 was like weekly and I was finding that a bit difficult with study and everything. So did that, and then the interesting thing how I actually began this, or YouTube in general, was back in CL2, and I was in the CLPD in that time, and being me who I am, helping out with a glitch at the time, or a bug actually, not glitch, bug, where people would not become unhandcuffed, or they glitch out and we can't handcuff them, so had to take them out humanely and had to get the EMTs to revive them and everything like that. So that was good. So then what happened was I took him into the Max Pen, and he basically jumped in the electric chair. I took out my taser and accidentally flicked the switch on him, and yeah, that was pretty not good for me, because I was like, not good. So that's what happened. And then I was like, might as well, oh, and it wasn't really me, it was really other officers and people saying, oh, how did this turn out, what happened, and I was like, oh, I'll put it up on YouTube, and I thought it'd be a very good time to do YouTube for it, because I've had inspiration from other YouTubers like Tuxor, who is a CLifer, and he influenced me a bit. And then there's other bigger YouTubers like Jack Frags and Frankie on PC, who also played a part in me thinking, oh, I'd like to do YouTube and get into it and bring interesting things to the world and community in general. So I did that, and you can go and view the video of me electrocuting a guy in the electric chair. I'll pull a annotation in here somewhere, so where it says electric chair or whatever, go and click that and go and view the video of me, of my very first video. So yeah, that's what happened. Well, let's get on to the first question of the two questions that we got from the CLife forums. First question is from Fal. Hi Click, riddle me this. My launcher is re-downloading the mod each time each and every time I wipe the repo in order to get the new update. I've re-downloaded the mod about 5 times in the last week. About 75 gig of data. Cbrew. Yeah. The reason I wipe the repo is because if I don't, it freezes on 1 or 2 files prior to completing the update. So you could stir your brains and figure out this, and it would be grateful. So, thinking about that file, I'm thinking it's more urine with connectivity. It is. So it would be more a connectivity issue with probably the talking between the server and the host, and typical New Zealand connection. So, yeah. But maybe fibre might help, if you can get fibre in your location, or VDSL. Next up, Dolan. Do you think this is a game? Well, in roleplay sense, it isn't. It's building on what has already been done and everything like that. But the context of it is that this mod in Arma 3 is, in its own respect, its own game. If this was to ever go standalone, it would be actually a very good game. It would. And it's its own game in its own respect. So in my books, it's its own game, so I give it full trumps for that. So also, some of you may also be wondering what I have done in Set Life. Well, in Set Life I've been a Civ PD multiple times, which is great and fun and everything. So had a great opportunity with doing that, and I must give all praise to everyone who's been involved with me in that and given me opportunities in that. And then there's the CLN, which I was hugely involved in, so I must thank OFP Mr. Guy for that. And then there's Papa Smoke, Falcos, and a few more. If I forgot your name, very sorry. And yeah, then there's all the other fantastic things that have happened, apart from being PD, EMT, Civ, Helper, which has also been good. Then I've also done just probably within months, I got admin, and I must thank Tech for that, as I've already thanked him. But I'll say once again, thank you very much for admin. So that is something that I majorly respect, and it was something I never expected to get. But yeah, also there've been a few running jokes on me and Sea Life, and been going around, like back in the early days there was the click for Commander. That still goes to date, that joke every now and again. Yeah, but there are probably a few more jokes going around the community out there, so if you actually know any jokes that are in the community, then I don't mind if you'd put them down in the comments and share them with everyone. So the most prominent one was click for Commander, so that was always funny in my opinion. What else? I've been involved with beta testing for a while. That was fun. When Altus or A3 came out with CL3, involved in the tiny bit of beta testing in CL3 for that, which was absolutely fun. And then basically meeting everyone from around the world, I'd have to say, has also been a huge highlight of being part of Sea Life so far. Just meeting so many people in this world, people from Europe, the States, UK, Scotland, Australia, other New Zealanders, people from Middle Eastern countries, and it's just amazing to listen to how people speak and the way that the dialogue is brought across, and how well people have actually learned English who are from a non-speaking English country. So I must admit, it is a fantastic thing that everyone has done to learn English to play this mod. So I'll give credit for that. Well, I can't even think of anything else really about CL. Apart from there is going to be things that will be coming out in the future in CL on my end. So you might see me pottering around in a few weeks' time with actually saying, can you please do this? And speak in front of the camera. Did it in CL2, so that's what you think of CLF 2. So I'll probably be doing one of those for CLF 3 in the near future. But overall, it has been fantastic. I've been almost part of this mod for 3 years now. Was it 2 or 3 years? Man, time's flying. So I can't even remember how long I've been part. But I have to say, just recently CL has had its 10th anniversary. So basically, congratulations for that. So we've been around for 10 years in CL Life. So that's from very beginnings, and if none of you knew, it was, I think, Operation Flashpoint or Armour, or just Armour. So can't remember, but it's one of the very early Armour games that we've actually began in. So all good. So overall, it's a very, very good modern experience that I've had. So I'm continuing to hope to make these interesting videos of city life and the wonderful events that have happened. So all I have to say is keep up the good work to the development team, and keep up the work for my fellow admins and helpers as well. And also that it is actually a very enjoyable mod, and try and get it out there. This is definitely a unique community. Even though things at times may seem harsh, we have the rules there to actually stop certain things from happening and minimizing things from happening, because we don't want people disrupting this community in a way. So what's been done has been done for the safety of the community and all that. But overall, I have to say, this is very good community, and I absolutely love it. So if you see me in game doing one of my videos, or just see me in game or on TeamSpeak, don't fear. Just feel free to just pop and say hi or whatnot. I'm always willing to help out new people, but also might be starting up something new for the new players as well in the near future. So, as I say, best of luck for everyone else, and I'll see you guys on Bornholm or whatnot, and around the forums and TeamSpeak. So, until then, I will. Well, this concludes the very special guide on Click. You can check out the previous guide on Roundabouts on the left of your screen, and don't forget to check out the rest of the guides in the playlist also.